going to do origami while I'm sharing my testimony. And we're making an origami swan. Okay. So it starts when I was a baby. And basically when I was a baby, I was abused. And I'm adopted, so it's okay. Me too. So I was abused when I was a baby. And basically when I was 6 weeks old, basically I was abused by my biological mom, and basically me and my brother were abused. I have I have four siblings, but I only live with my brother. Right, so I was abused at 6 weeks old, and basically I'm a miracle child. God bless me, and basically remember, I'm adopted. So I was abused at 6 weeks old. And basically, um, um, when my biological mom abused me and my brother, I got the bad end of the stick because she broke my skull. When I tell you she broke my skull, she broke my skull. Like if I go bald, there's like a scar right here. Okay. So basically, she also broke all my bones. But by her breaking my skull, if you look this up, one basically side of your brain controls the other side of your body. So basically, um, one side of my body is weaker than the other because on my right side of my brain was damaged when she broke my skull. And basically, it's a miracle I can even use this hand because she damaged my right side of my brain with sarcasm and all of that lies. But yeah, and basically I've had a lot of practice honestly using this hand. I've dealt with it all my life. See, it's just like I call it my arthritis hand. But basically God had blessed me, and basically yeah. So I'm 2 years old. Yeah, after I get out of the hospital and everything, they replace the brain and stuff like that. And I go and I'm adopted, and I have a whole I have a wait, basically I'm adopted at 3, but I have a foster home at like 2. And basically at this foster home, right, I learn a lot, right? And I'm talking to God like, why does this have to happen to me? Like I have that understanding that this was wrong, and basically this is not my mom, and why do I have to be in this foster home with not my mom? Like, and God tells me it's okay, you have another mom, and that this is only temporary because I had a white foster mom. I loved her to death. I called her grandma till she told me not to call her that anymore. And basically, I guess as a kid, I saw that difference, but I didn't. I like basically say she's not my family for that. I love her for that. I don't see a difference like in like her skin tone like or anything, but and basically um what am I doing? I'm not making that. So basically basically after so I used to talk to God when I was 2 years old, and I had dreams and of my future adopted mom. So I'm 3 years old, I get adopted, and all this stuff comes true. And he, not to mind you, he told me I was going to do a lot of stuff in school and have like problems in school before I even get to school. So then I get in school. I'm 5 years old, and these people at school, they call me names. They bully me, right? They bully me for being special. And basically, I don't care what the kids say. I don't care what the kids say because I'm not that kind of person. I have a lot of self confidence because I know who God created me to be. I didn't know. That's why I had self confidence back then, but I know it's why I have self confidence now. But basically, um, back then, um, I had a problem with the teachers not doing anything. I was one of the only black kids in my school. There was like only like 4 back then, and I know it's just there's more now, but I was only like one out of four black kids when I was in kindergarten. So basically, they weren't calling anyone out when I was basically being bullied and like being hit and being all that stuff. So I would hit the kids back and I would justify my own situation. And I got in trouble for acting out, and I got in trouble for sleeping in class, and I got in trouble for being different. So I'm not gonna lie, I did a lot of crazy stuff, but we're not going back. So basically, more of my testimony. So not to lie, I fighted throughout all of school. I fought throughout all of school, like it was nonstop. And basically, most of the times I was fighting the teachers because they would pull me to this class right where I was supposed to be. Like at 6 years old, they changed my class to the special ed class because I was acting out, not because I wasn't smart. And basically, they will pull me back to that special ed class because I went to the regular ed class every time they basically brought me there because I wanted to learn. I didn't want to be slowed down. So at like 6 years old, I would go back to the regular ed class because I wanted to learn like regular stuff. I wanted to learn on a fast paced level. And basically, they pulled me back to the special ed class. So I would like pull back trying to fight them. And basically, that habit got into my middle school life and stuff like that. I guess I'm making a crane because, yeah, peace. Okay, so, no, oh, it just got messed up. So basically, yeah, so I'm fighting at 6 to 7 to all my like school life. But so at 7 years old, that's when my heart hardened because I was going through so much stuff and I was trying to justify my own situation, right? And it's not good to justify your own situation. God says vengeance is his, vengeance is his. So it's not good to get revenge. But basically I was trying to get the revenge. That's the piece. Okay, so basically, I was trying to get revenge. And basically, when I was trying to get revenge, it wasn't good. And I was fighting everyone. And basically, I was fighting and fighting. And when I would turn 7 years old, I had a spiritual encounter because I told you I was a dreamer. But when I got in school, when I was 5 years old, I started dreaming during the daytime, right? Because I said, I'm going to go to sleep. That's my favorite thing to do. So I started daydreaming, like I'm still awake. But basically, when I started daydreaming, when I turned 7, I had a physical encounter with some spirits, like physically. And these spirits started to mess with me. Well, and basically, these good spirits tried to protect me, but I pushed it away. And then I feel myself, right? And basically, God said, mm-mm. He didn't say anything. It was just wind and thunder. But then I got very scared. And then for the next 3 years, to 7 to 10, I started having sleep paralysis, sleep terrors, and sleepwalking. And that's why, because I pushed the whatever kind of angels those were away. And God says, don't, if you rebuke him, he's gone. So when I rebuked him, 3 years with sleep paralysis, 3 years with sleep terrors, 3 years with sleep stuff. And I had demons in my sleep, so no longer was I fighting during the day, I was fighting at night. And basically, that's when, after a while, I got tired of fighting, and God saved me, right? God saved me from that night terrors, right? Because I prayed to him and he saved me. And so that's when I really started to read my Bible. And I'm going to, since it's only a 9-minute video, I am going to tell you some of my dreams. it's a testimony time. So I told you I had a dream when I was 2 years old, right? When I was 2 years old, I had a dream. You know Henry Danger? When I was 2 years old,